Welcome everyone to a new video here on Bey-Spider. I hope you guys are all doing well, and on today's video we are going to be talking about my thoughts on Beyblade Shogun Steel, what I liked about it, what I hated about it, and my thoughts on how they could have done it better. Now this is just my opinions, nothing is right here, so please no hate. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get straight into it. Now I'll start off with what I liked about it. Now I like the characters like Zero, Kite, Shinobi, 8 and Ren. So I did like the characters of Shogun Steel, and they did definitely do a good job there. Another thing I liked was seeing Tsubasa and Madoka in charge of the WBBA, and Tsubasa as director like Jinga's dad. So that's another cool thing to see. I liked also how they brought back Team Garcia, making an evil organization, and they brought back Doji as an AI computer. He had a very good backstory after what happened with Nemesis back in Metal Fury, and the Garcias found him and got him up and running. That was really interesting to see. I loved seeing Benkei as a coach training up the other new characters. He definitely did a good job of that, and having his own burger business, lol. That's cool. I really did like Benkei, guys. He was a great guy, and I'm sure other people liked him as well. So if you see this video and you also liked Benkei, let me know in the comments, as I would love to see. And for the last thing I loved about Shogun Steel, which I'm sure other people did as well, was seeing the legend himself, Jinga Hagane. I loved his Bey, Samurai Pegasus, and I loved seeing an older version of Jinga. They really did a good job on Jinga's design with his clothing. The thing I loved as well about Jinga is he was being a great role model to Zero, preparing Zero up for his battle with Kira and the Gladiator Bahamut. So I loved how Jinga was telling Zero advice and giving him tips and that. I really did love that about Jinga, and he did do a good job there. Now I'm going to hop into things that I hated about Shogun Steel, so I do have a few things that I will say. Also, starting off, which is a really big one, was not seeing all the legendary bladers like Kenta, Kyoya, Chris, King, Dynamis and Masamune, which really disappointed me that Zero never got to meet them and to battle all of them, even though we saw cameos, which was cool, but at the same time not good enough, especially to end off the Metal Saga, knowing we are never going to see these characters back in action never again, unless we get a Beyblade multiverse, but I don't know if it would happen or not. What else I didn't like is that we didn't get to see Tsubasa and Jinga's dad Ryo as directors talking with each other, or having a video call with each other, or having each other reunite with each other, so that makes me sad to see. Unfortunately, another thing I would have loved to see was Jinga and Zero having a full-on clash battle with each other. I would have loved to have seen that as they did battle, but I felt like there wasn't really much action in the battle between them two, and then it just turned into Jinga talking with Zero more than battling, unfortunately. I definitely wish that the series was longer, more than 26 episodes, or wish we saw a season 2 for Shogun Steel so that they could have done more with the old characters and maybe had another world championship battle. Another thing that I found disappointing was that Benkei and Kyoya never met up either, as they were good friends, which was also really disappointing as well, because I really liked Benkei and Kyoya duo. I think that was a really cool duo, and there was something I really did enjoy. For the last thing that I was disappointed about was that Sakio took Ryuga's place, as we found out when he battled Zero, as he said to Zero, "You're not the only one who got given a Bey from a legendary blader," with a Ryuga shadow in the background. But I really wanted to see a backstory on Sakio and Ryuga, and how Ryuga gave him his Bey, and what happened to Ryuga after the Nemesis War. I know he died, but at the same time, what if he just disappeared and just went somewhere else? But I would have loved to have seen more than just a Ryuga shadow, and more than Sakio just saying you're not the only one who got given a legendary Bey. But yeah, I really would just wish we did see a bit more than that. So yeah, there's my last thing that I can think of for now that I was really disappointed about. Right, and I'll just go over quickly what should have they done to make it better. And as I may have said, A season 2 would have been really good to see, as they could have done more into the story, and I actually think that it was the plan, but I really don't understand what went wrong. I am in a Beyblade community with other people, and I've heard that unfortunately Shogun Steel season 1 didn't get much viewers and didn't make much sales from what I've heard. Just what I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, so take it with a grain of salt. But a season 2 would have been the best way to go, to bring back old characters and have new Zero G bays from characters like Kenta, Kyoya for example, and to also have more backstories of what happened during the years after Nemesis and before Shogun Steel, what the other guys got up to. So I'm really sad that it's never going to happen, guys, and I'll be disappointed for life about that, unfortunately. So yeah guys, that's all for this video I can think of, guys. I really enjoyed making this video, as it took me a couple of hours to edit and make this. As I said, this is just my thoughts on this video. Nothing is right here, just speculations. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments your thoughts on Shogun Steel, as I would love to hear from many people as possible. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye everyone.